All right, so we are back with another video here. Now, Bill Maher, he just had Tom Green on his podcast, and he said something pretty interesting. He goes, Bill Maher says he hopes Chrystia Freeland becomes the next Canadian Prime Minister. Quote, I'm a big fan, unquote. So, looks like he's embarrassed himself again. Let's see what he has to say. It's a minute long, and then we'll talk about it after, like usual.
By the way,
we'd love to have you, Bill.
my girl, Chrystia Freeland, and I say my girl like I'm really close and I'm not, but...
You should move to Canada, by the way.
No, but she used to be on Real Time.
Okay.
And now she's going to be the Prime Minister.
Okay.
I'm a big fan.
Okay.
She was always great on the show.
Who is it?
Chrystia Freeland.
Oh, Chrystia Freeland. Oh, yes, right. I didn't hear you were talking about Chrystia Freeland. She's been on Real Time. Yeah. She's great. Yeah, well, let's see what happens.
She was the minister. She was a minister, I forget what department, but she was very important.
Finance, I believe.
In the Trudeau government.
Yeah, I believe
and
Finance
then
minister.
quit.
Yeah.
And said she basically didn't believe in him anymore. And
that come up and campaign on her behalf?
That to me is the woke versus liberal debate in Canada, the one I'm having here.
Yeah.
And I'm her.
Yeah.
You think her.
Do you think she could be the next? She could be next.
I hope.
And I'm her. Okay, so that means you're woke? Dude, everything that Trudeau did that was woke, she stood by him. Every scandal that happened, she stood right by him. Yeah, but in the end, she left. Yeah, when Justin Trudeau was down to 17% in the polls, she decided she didn't back him anymore. Go figure. She had no problem with the scandals while they were happening. She had no problem freezing people's bank accounts too, Bill. Maybe that's why he said no when Tom Green said, hey, well, you should move to Canada. Because, of course, he doesn't want his assets frozen. He doesn't want his bank accounts frozen. He wants it to happen to other people, apparently. Does Bill Maher not realize that she's also one of the Liberal members who were applauding a former Nazi in Parliament? Does he not remember that, or did he not know about it? Bill, come on, man. Now, to be fair, someone is going to be the next Liberal leader, and I'd rather it be Chrystia Freeland than Mark Carney, simply because that would guarantee a Conservative majority. Pierre would mop the floor with Chrystia Freeland because she was in the cabinet the whole time. She was a horrible finance minister. And Pierre, I mean, the debate would be just a massacre. It's going to be anyway, but Mark Carney will probably try to avoid it. I don't think Chrystia Freeland would. I think she is actually dumb enough to think that she would be able to handle Pierre Poilievre. Mark Carney's a little bit smarter. Now let's see what happens. I don't know if they're actually going to debate or not, but yeah, sure. Let's have Chrystia Freeland in there temporarily and then have her get the floor mopped with her. I'd love to see that too. But to say I'm a big fan of someone who, again, agreed with everything that Justin Trudeau did until the very end when his support was falling. And Liberal cabinet members were dropping like flies, resigning, or at least announcing that they're not going to run anymore. Maybe you should do a little bit more research, Bill. And just because she was on your show once or whatever it was, doesn't mean she's good, and that doesn't mean you should be a fan. It's just interesting how, he says, well, I'm trying to have the woke versus liberal. Yeah, she's not a traditional liberal by any sense of the mean. She's not. She's woke. I mean, there's countless of examples of it. Not to mention, she was pro-mandate during the COVID lockdowns. I mean, what else do you need? I mean, she's just like Justin, just like Mark Carney. They are all cut from the same cloth. And I don't understand how people don't see that, but if you're not paying attention, I guess it's easy. And apparently Bill's not paying too much attention. I mean, it's just, funny when you see these things and people say things like, oh, she's great and I'm a big fan of her. But he didn't say why she would be good. He just knows her, so that's good enough. And I'm sure there's some Canadians who feel the same way. Go ahead, vote her in. That helps the Conservatives. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Bill should do a little bit more research, or do you agree with me? And hey, let's have Chrystia Freeland in there because it makes it easier for Pierre Poilievre. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. That's going to be it for this video today, guys. I will be back shortly with a new one, but please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.